Reminisce on dangerous summers, was just a thug nigga working for drug dealers in neighborhood. Run about the age of 13, we was gunning, and it was fun to see the police running. Niggas disappear when we come and live. Nappy hair shorty, addicted to drinking 40. My niggas is naughty, and y'all niggas is fucking corny. But you left me in the summer of 89, a very good year. Crack cocaine sales rose.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's Beamer-Fonz, and I'm sure you can tell already what this video is about. Maybe. I've done a few videos with that thing in it. But today we are finally installing a professional tune from not 22 RPD, not chaotic calibrations, chaos, whatever the hell they're called, not AA AutoWorks. We're getting it from bimmworks in Montreal, Quebec, because I didn't want to have to do the whole Canadian conversion to US. Most of the US prices were decent, but then after converting them to Canadian, they weren't so decent. So I found a Canadian company that has pretty decent reviews lately, and they said, yep, send us your bin file and we will do that. So what I am going to do now is basically just show you guys how to buy a tune and do everything to get it flashed and installed on your car from bimmworks. So let's get started. First, you're going to obviously need a car with an N52 or N54, I think, whatever they list, a bunch of stuff. Laptop, DCAN cable. I can't remember where I got mine from. I think I got it from Bimmer Geeks or ECS Tuning. I cannot remember. Apologies, my phone battery was too low to record with the flash on, so it stopped. But once you pay for your tune on the website, which looks like this is not the site. Okay, this is the one that has two M's. But basically, you just go down to your car, click your tune file, choose the tune that you want, stage 1, 2, extra maps, all the options, notes, etc. So these are all the options that they offer, basically. So yeah, you basically just buy your tune. Once you buy your tune, they will email you with this in it, and you could just click download. It's very simple, absolutely dummy proof. And then you get also the instructions on how to do everything. So they give you an email to shoot the tune over to. They tell you to do your COM port and latency settings. Actually, they don't tell you to do the COM port. They say that doesn't matter, so maybe that doesn't matter. Like people say, everyone says set it to COM 1, but supposedly that does not matter. So yeah, it just gives you the instructions, really nice and simple. I know how to do this already, so I am now going to go plug it into my car and show you how to get your full read and short read. Okay, so once you've got it connected to the car, turn your ignition on, buckle the seat belt, unplug everything like dash cameras, phone chargers, turn off the lights, turn off your fans, and then go identify. So you're going to open the app, obviously, after you install it. It's very easy. Then you go identify, Most of you won't see unlock detected true. Oh geez, my voltage is low. Why is my battery voltage so low? I'm gonna double check something before I continue because you should have at least 12 volts if you're doing this, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do the read tune version because that shouldn't take very long. And reading shouldn't. I'm not even gonna say that, we're just gonna do it. Yeah, see, reading the tune portion is pretty quick. Oh yeah, see, my voltage is 11.64 now, so I'm not gonna do the full read. I might, but I'm definitely not flashing it with low voltage. I'm gonna have to get a different charger, I think. But there, and then you're gonna do the same thing for the full read. I'm just gonna save it to my desktop so it's easy. And then yeah, now you're gonna do it up for the backup. Alright, so now we are doing the backup tune, or the backup version, which is the full read of your ECU. And so far we're 15 minutes in. My battery voltage was at 12.6, which is much better than 11.4. Because at 12.6 you at least have a small range for it to go down a bit before it starts to get dangerous. So once this is done flashing, it's going to show me the battery voltage after the flash. So this is when I started the flash, and then it's going to show me another group of messages where that light is, and it will show me the voltage afterwards. So once that's done, I will come back. Okay, so after a full read, the voltage went down to 11.3. So I think I'm going to get an actual proper higher voltage battery charger for when I flash, because I don't want any of those issues. Why do I have an IBS sensor code again? I just replaced that. Alright guys, so yesterday, obviously you guys, if you're watching this, you know what's going on. Yesterday I sent my my tune file and my long read to bimmworks, and man, within like 5 hours they sent me my tuned files back. It's like the car is ready to be flashed, and that was within like 5 hours of me sending the files. So I was about to flash it, and then I went, oh yeah, I have to put my N54 manifold back on. So I've just loaded in the full read bin. And then I guess we're gonna click flash full. Oh, I'm scared. Here goes nothing. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure if this is part of it, but I hope it is. Oh good, this thing's maintaining well. Oh, there we go. Yes. Probably should have filled up my tank before doing this. It's like just under quarter. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It says please power off ignition to let the ECU reset. And then I believe now we load the quick flash full once we complete switching. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn the ignition back on. It's the throttle body clicking. So we'll click identify. Unlock detected true. Voltage is 12.1. Perfect. Load bin. This is the tune file. Now are the wipers gonna go crazy for this one? I guess let's see. This one's a lot quicker, should be. Everything's on. Alright, let's go. See, if these fail, it's not a big deal. If the tune portion fails, it's not the end of the world. Tune one you can redo. But the RSA one is kind of scary. The unlock. Look at how quickly that goes. Oh, of course they're gonna go. I knew it. I knew it. Man, when these first went, it fucking scared the shit out of me. I thought some random person was like on the other side of my car doing something, and then I realized it was the wipers. All I seen was something move out of my peripherals, and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, boys, stage 2. And that's it. Same thing, turn off your ignition, and then we can go for a drive. Oh my god, I just saw a rat. I literally just saw a rat. It went into that bush. Okay. This is day 3 with the Beamer Stage 2 N52 manifold tune. And the car feels pretty good. It's pretty powerful. I mean, the first couple, like the first day or two, it felt pretty normal. Like it felt just like before the tune. But after the car started adapting to everything and getting used to the fueling and the tune, it started to feel a lot better. Like now I don't really have to give it much throttle and it just wants to go. So, fuck, there was a cop there. That was crazy. Holy shit, I was on my phone. Right there. idle's smooth, it drives good. I have the idle RPM set to 750, the rev limit 7,500. However, I only ever rev to like 72, 73. But the car is very much, daily drivable still. That was just a little pull, barely anything. So, for you United States folks, 100 kilometers an hour is 62 miles an hour. I don't think I was going full throttle. I wasn't really thinking, but you can do the math. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.